What's the most ridiculous reason you've received a detention? I was in my history class minding my own business, taking notes like a normal person, when my teacher, Mr. Henderson, decided to call on me for a question. Simple enough, right? I answered it perfectly. He nodded. And then this kid, Dominic, in the back row literally screamed, "Nerd," at the top of his lungs. The entire class went silent. Mr. Henderson turned around, stared directly at me, and said, "Detention for disrupting class." I blinked blankly. Sir, I didn't say anything. He crossed his arms. I know what I heard. Bro, what? I tried explaining that Dominic was the one who yelled, but he just shook his head like I was lying about gravity. Detention. After school. Don't argue or it'll be another one. Meanwhile, Dominic was sitting there smirking like he just pulled off the heist of the century. I sat down, absolutely fuming. I got punished for answering a question correctly while the actual person was back there grinning. So during lunch, I vented to my friend Trey. He goes, "Wait, Dominic? That's the guy who's been stealing people's food from the cafeteria." Apparently, multiple people had complained, but no one could prove it was him. Perfect. I had a plan to get revenge. I told Trey, "We're setting him up." 2 days later, I had my phone recording during class, propped up in my hoodie pocket like I was running a sting operation. Sure enough, some girl named Asia answers a question about the lesson, and Dominic yells, "Try hard," from the back. Mr. Henderson whips around and points at Asia. Detention. Asia loses it. Yeah, bro, because that was totally my manly voice that said that. Mr. Henderson shakes his head. "I'm not going to tolerate lying. So do you really want to keep going?" That's when I stood up. "Sir, I have proof." I pulled out my phone, hit play, and the entire class went silent. You could hear Dominic clear as day yelling, "Try hard," while Asia was mid-sentence. Then I rewound to 2 days earlier when he screamed "nerd" at me. Mr. Henderson's face went pale. He stared at the phone like it just told him his whole life was a lie. I didn't hear that. Asia crossed her arms. "Yeah, because you can't hear anything at all, apparently." Turns out, Mr. Henderson's hearing aid batteries had been dying for weeks, and he was too stubborn to replace them. He genuinely couldn't tell where sounds were coming from. He thought every disturbance was coming from whoever he happened to be looking at. Dominic finally got all the detentions that he caused, and that finally shut him up.